Yo, what's going on, man? King Rich is here, back again. This is a live caller show, so I'm expecting all of you to call in right now. I'm going to turn the phone on right now, and let's get this show started. Yeah? I hope you lot enjoyed the last video I did that about an hour ago. Very important video. Extremely important video. All right, so you lot watch that shit and take on board the messages. They're really important. All right, gonna wait for you lot to pile in now. Sure, you lot are taking your time watching some useless content out there. Yeah, but this is the realest channel on YouTube. Yeah, I'm a reality reporter. I report reality. Yeah, not no dating coach. I ain't no fucking crybaby. I ain't no fucking fake dude. Yeah, it's different over on this side of town. It's different. Everybody hit the like button straight away. There's only a few of you in here. We've been here for 1 minute and 18 seconds. Yeah, so all of you hit the like button right now. Yeah, the last video I did like an hour ago, extremely important video, extremely important. Right, talking about your life is shit. A lot of you guys out there can relate to that, because a lot of you guys out there, your lives are shit. Listen, don't worry how many likes or dislikes are on this video. Yeah, because people hate the truth. They can't take it. They can't handle it. People hate me, but they don't hate the fact that they're failing in life. People hate me, but they don't hate the fact that they're failing in life. They don't hate the fact that they don't have the girls that they want. They ain't making the money they want, but they got time to dislike this video. You lot do your part and hit the like button. You lot do your part and phone into the show. The phone number is in the description. The Skype handle is in the description. Whether you're in a UK, America, or wherever you are in the world, call in right now. Yeah. Someone called Susan says, shout me out if you're a real one. Well, obviously I've said your name, so you know where it is. Yeah, Susan, call into the show. We need to hear a female's opinion about the shit I'll be talking about. You know, stop being scared and call into the show. Yeah, the phone number is in the title. The Skype is in the title. All of you hit the like button. Let me check it right now. Make sure you lot are not taking me for some dickhead. Yeah, hit the like button right. Make sure you lot are not taking me for some dickhead, like I just said, bruv. 10 likes, 5 dislikes. Look at the dislikes. Yeah, all you lot that dislike this video, kill yourself. That's the kind of season we're in. Yeah, ain't got no time for no haters or for no pretenders. Seriously, everybody hit the like button. Listen, the last video I just did on this channel was called Your Life is Shit, Broke, Fat, Stupid. Yeah, fix it, get power. What am I talking about in that video? Some of you guys are broke, don't have no fucking money. Some of you guys are fat, unhealthy. Some of you lot are skinny fat. Some of you lot are just skinny and weak. And some of you lot are fucking stupid. Some of you lot are so stupid that you don't realize that you have the power to change your position, the power to change your situation. But you want to sit down and look for someone else to blame. Some of you lot are so stupid that you don't realize that the reason why you keep getting rejected and things are not going your way is because of you. And you're looking for answers in all the wrong places, fam. This is very serious. You're looking for the answers with dating coaches. You're looking for the answers in strategies, how to get girls. Fucking up. Got a first caller. Hello.
Richard.
Yes, King Richez, man. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is the Space Cowboy. I mean, from Nottingham, actually. I'm in Nottingham.
All right, cool. So, what do you want to say? What do you want to say?
Yeah, I got to talk about that video that one of your favorite YouTubers produced, Chezermain.
Hey, you got to make sure your line's clear, man.
What do you say?
You got to make sure your line is clear. You sound a bit muffled.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, go on.
A video that Chezermain did recently, the one about white women and black guys.
Yeah, go on.
He talked about, being involved in as in a threesome for some cock husband.
Yeah.
Like, I was listening to that video, and what was your thoughts on that? Like, stuff like saying that being involved in as a bull, where he bangs out some cuck's wife, who just wants a black guy, and then afterwards they never talk to him again. Stories like that, women going to clubs and none of them are looking at you because they want a white guy. Like, don't you feel that a lot of brothers are getting scarred by this, living in these areas where they're not around their own kind, or they don't date their own kind, they're just trying to fit into something they can never fit into? I find this happens a lot, particularly with Caribbean descent British people.
Why do you think it happens more with Caribbean descent people?
I'll be honest with you, I think they've got a weaker culture because it's basically a bastardized version of Western culture because they're stripped of their African heritage. So basically they speak European languages,
That's very interesting you'd say that. And I agree with you. And what I will say is big up, first of all, big up Chezermain. Yeah, big up Chezermain on YouTube. He's a black British YouTuber as myself. I'm going to be actually making a big effort to big up other black UK YouTubers that are talking real shit. They're not talking fluff. They're not talking about what rapper is hot and what is not, and talking gossip and shit. I think it's about time us black British guys that are on real talk and get pushed. Yeah, get pushed. Our voices start getting heard. It's not just about black American guys talking. It's about us guys talking because we are facing a lot of problems as well, right? So it's very real. So big up Chezermain, big up JDZmedia as well, right? And basically, and big up Rant Radio as well. So basically, in answer to what you're saying, yeah, I've done a video which was basically talking about being black and living in unhealthy in environments. Like, if you're a black person living in predominantly white environments, it's very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy for your mental stability. Whether you're a black guy or a black chick, it's not healthy, because we, such as myself, the first generation blacks that live in white countries, right? Yeah. We grow up and are kind of socially engineered to believe that, white people are the shit. They are the heroes. They are the most good looking. They're the most beautiful, etc., etc. We kind of take on board the stereotypes that are given to us. We see those stereotypes as normal. We see that our dysfunctional behavior as normal. And basically, we are all judged as a collective. We're not judged as individuals, right?
But you must be struggling right now because you can't even come back to London. You're stuck in Medway. You've got escape. So my man,
I'm not stuck.
When are you going to move back?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not really stuck because I can move around. I go where I want. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, obviously, living in an area such as the one I live in, it's annoying. It can be frustrating at times. It can be annoying, but I'm quite a resilient person. I'm quite a strong-minded person. So it didn't take me long to just kind of overcome it. But yet and still, I understand the environment I'm in. I understand, how it's unhealthy, basically.
But how long are you going to stay there? Like, when are you going to make the change? You either go to Birmingham to move to.
When the time is right, bro. When the time is right, bro. Like,
the money is right.
Like when the time is right. That's all I could say about that. Like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, look, I'm not crying about it. At the same time, look, I'm not saying my life is doom and gloom. I'm doing all right. You know, I still get girls. Like, listen, when I talk about how, you know, majority of non-black women are not on black guys, yeah, which I believe wholeheartedly, I still do get girls, bro. But
Yeah,
the only reason, hold on, bro, hold on. The only reason I talk about the things I talk about, because for the average black guy, it probably may not be like that for them. Because I know I'm not the average. I know I'm not.
I understand that, and I get what you're saying, but seeing as you're approaching 30 and you might want to settle down with women,
who told you, bro? You don't, bro. You're assuming a lot of things.
I'm not assuming. I'm just saying that
you just said I'm assuming you're gonna settle down. How do you know what you just said? I'm assuming you're gonna settle down. Then you said I'm not assuming things.
No, I didn't say. I said you're approaching 30.
Okay.
So, yeah, and you said that you would not settle down with a non-black woman. So
what? Say that again.
Stage of your life, wouldn't you want to date and be around and you know, be around women that you would consider for long-term options, seeing as you have said in the past that you want a family, and seeing as you won't have a family with a non-black woman, and you're surrounded all by non-black women, wouldn't it make sense to have a plan to leave that environment?
Obviously, I never said I'm gonna live here for the rest of my life, bro. Like, you're going on like I said, oh, well, I live in this unhealthy environment for me mentally, but I'm going to stay here forever. I never said I was going to stay here forever. That's never come out my mouth. I've never even thought of that until just this second. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. You're assuming a lot of things, and I don't know why.
I'm just saying that, you know, I'm just saying, obviously, you've been in Medway for a few years now. That is correct.
Yeah.
And as you know, you don't want to rush, and everyone knows that you're not just going to marry.
Look, listen, bro. Listen, this is what you need to understand, bro. Everything has its time. I'm not gonna do things to like just for the sake of going to find a chick. I'm gonna do things so it works out in the best possible. I'm a very strategic person, bro. Like, I'm not gonna fucking just jump out of the situation I'm in just to find a girl. That's not at the forefront of my mind, bro. So no, but the thing is, you're talking about you're approaching 30, you want to settle down, bro. I'm not thinking about how I want to settle down. I'm thinking about getting power, bro. That's what I'm thinking about.
I appreciate that, but don't you feel the two is not mutually exclusive? You can gain power by being in a relationship or being in a serious long-term relationship with a woman that potentially could be a wife. Why is the two separate? Why can't
I never said it's separate, but I'm saying I'm prioritizing in my mind. I think it's better to focus on one thing than try and be jack of all trades and master of none.
But to be fair, I have seen many South Asian men.
I'm not fucking South Asian, am I?
Hello?
I'm not South Asian though. So what are you talking about?
I'm African, and I have a long-term African girlfriend, and my mate got married recently, also African. And these guys are gaining power, but they're still around.
Bro, what color are you? Are you black or white?
Of course I'm black. What is this?
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you.
But my voice is obviously, I went to a very good university, blah, blah, blah.
I'm just asking you, bro. I'm just asking you. It's a straight question.
I'm just trying to say that, obviously, the environment that you're in, Medway, I know the area. I've been around there. It's a hole. It's a nationalist cesspool that is surrounded by people who are very closed-minded and nationalistic and extremely BMP heavy. You know, and for a progressive, ambitious, worldly guy like yourself, you know, I think that you're handicapping yourself in the long term, and you're really reducing the chances.
How am I handicapping myself in the long term exactly? Think about, bro. Think about what you're saying. Yeah. Think about what you just said. I'm handicapping myself in the long term. How?
None of the women around you, for the most part, you will consider, based on the fact that most of them are white, they're very white, a long-term relationship. Therefore,
but I just told you I'm not thinking about that. So how am I handicapping myself in the long term?
You won't have as much of a social circle with people that will be able to empathize with you.
Bro, you're going on like I wasn't born and raised in London, bro. I didn't just fall. Listen, I didn't just fall out of the sky and then I just came here, bro. Most of my life was lived in London, bro.
Fair enough.
So like, this is what I'm saying. You're not really thinking about what you're saying, bro. Like, you're kind of just assuming things. Like, bro, just take what I actually say, not what you're assuming. That's a big mistake to do. I guess he went. The fuck, bruh? What the fuck, man? That's telling me, oh, I'm handicapping myself in the future. How? What the fuck? That was ridiculous, bruv. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not angry at him. It's just like, bruv, you're acting like you know me, like, personally, bro. Yo, second caller. Oi, turn me off in the background. Turn me off in the background. Yo, anyone that's gonna call in, make sure I can't hear my voice in the background. Turn me off, yeah?
I turn you off now.
All right, what's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, my name is George. I'm calling from Belgium, Brussels.
All right, cool. So what you want to talk about, bro?
Yeah, it's just a contribution, actually.
All right.
About black men. Well, I think we as black men, because like what you said, we grew up from broken home and stuff, you know?
Mm.
And so we don't get any love when we're at home, and so we go out to search for that love.
Mm.
And because we don't get it, we try to do anything that will make us popular and that will compel people to love us, you know? That's why a lot of black boys try to do a rapper or gang and stuff that will make them like stand out from the crowd, and so people will most like the white people will approve of them and appreciate them, admire them. So that's what I want to say, that we really need to love ourselves like we are, and not always trying to force people to, you know, love us and stuff. So yeah, that's just my contribution, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree with you, man. And big up, hold on, big up David Little for the super chat. I appreciate that, my brother. Hey, it means a lot, man. Get me, it hurts the haters' feelings when you lot support this channel, man. Trust me, all these people disliking the video, trolls and that, you know, when you lot super chat, it hurts their feelings, bruv. And big up all of you that have hit the Cash App as well. You lot that have supported via Cash App and PayPal, I see all of you. Trust me, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. Yeah, big up you lot. Big up A London. He says, shout out from South London. I was on call with you. Hey, big up South London. Get me. Big up all my brothers and sisters from South London. Yeah, you already know what time it is. You know what it is. Come on. Get me. But yeah, in regards to what you said, bruv, yeah, yeah, I think a lot of us black guys, we are looking for validation. We're looking for, you know, people to like us. Yeah, to think we have, you know, a lot of us, we want to feel valuable. Do you know what I mean? So the only ways we can find that kind of easy fix is from, you know, all the, you know, trying to be famous, trying to get known. And, you know, a lot of the times the stereotypical ways that the stereotypical examples that we see is usually rappers and athletes and criminals.
That's true.
You know, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah. I don't know what we lack actually. Is that like we have low self-esteem, or was that because it's very, like, I have a lot of white friends here and they don't do anything, but they still got girls and they still have friends, and they don't try to be on top of their friends or anything. They just all move together. They just live normal life. But we as black people, we try to always, you know, be better than other black people, especially, and to be admired by white people. And it's something that I see also, like these rappers, American rappers and stuff, when they get rich and they are posting like their success pictures on Facebook, on Instagram and stuff, it's always with like white person, like they got a deal with a Nike, or I don't know, whatever it is. But to them, it's like when they are sitting in a room with a white person, that means to them that they have made it, you know?
Yeah.
Something that I don't really appreciate at all.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And as I was saying, I've said it many times, yeah. And let me say to you lot in the chat, stop talking about the dislikes. Yeah, it's irrelevant. Yeah, the dislikes are irrelevant. Just keep liking the video, keep listening, and hit the like button and super chat. It hurts their feelings. Yeah, because I can tell you the person, the dislikes are all one person that's using a bot, right? The dislikes are all coming from like 1 or 2 people that are using bots. So disregard the dislikes, yeah? Just keep listening and liking the video. And listen, back to what you were saying, yeah? Yeah, it's very true. I've noticed it as well. Especially like when I was in London, I never really noticed the whole racial difference, because where I lived, you know, black boys, black and white boys and Indian boys, we all kind of grew up together. Like I didn't really see the discrepancy. But you know, once you step out of that kind of like mixed environment, you see that, like, you know, you as a black person, you don't get the same luxury of being average. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a white boy, you know, he can just be an average looking white boy, you know, and he can get away with just being average. You know, he's gonna get a nice looking girl, you know, he may even be popular, etc., etc. But when you're like a black boy, like you got to be a rapper, you got to have something about you that sets you above the rest to get like that kind of validation. And it's sad, but this is just the reality. This is why I always say this thing, and a lot of people find it funny when I say this. And I say that, you know, black guys have to be superheroes, whereas a white boy, all he needs is a beard and sunglasses.
Yeah.
All white boy needs is a beard, sunglasses, and a bit of confidence, and then that's it. He's all right. He's flying.
It's a sad story, bro. I don't really understand. But is it because maybe we are not there together? Like, we don't love ourselves that much? Because if we were doing legal stuff, like if everybody was working and we were, you know, living together as black community, we are in a black community and we're living together and stuff, we could just also live like normal, average life, and everybody would be like equal. I'm not saying that everybody should be equal, but we could all be living like, you know, not like drug dealing and stuff and gang and stuff. We could all be living normally in our neighborhood, and, you know, we could all be normal.
Yeah, this is why the videos I talk about, you know, being black living in white areas is so significant, because you know, we to be honest, you know, we're not living in our natural environments. We're not living in our natural habitat. You know, whether you are in America or you're in the UK or you're living in any of these white European countries, you're not living in your natural environment, and you can't expect the dominant society of those countries to make you feel good. You know, it's not their job to make you feel welcome. It's not their job to make you feel equal. Like, oh yeah, you can do everything we can do. No. And once you understand that, then you start to see it for what it is, and it shouldn't. It will bother you less. It will still bother you, but it will bother you less.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect all non-black people to think that I'm good looking or view me as the same, because it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't. But I think any other human.
Yeah, definitely. But this is what I said as well. I said, like, for instance, where I live, right? I noticed that a lot of like non-black people, a lot of white people in particular, where I live, and this is not all white people because you know, everyone's not the same, yeah. But the ones that the typical white people I come across where I live now, they find it very difficult to just treat someone like me as just someone like them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're a black guy or you're a black chick. You know, there's certain stereotypes and connotations that come along with that. Whether you are that thing or not, that is what they're thinking straight off the bat. So that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And you need to, as a black person, you need to be aware of it. But go on. Go on.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say, and like, what do you think about, you know, if you are a black boy and I went to school when I was the only black guy, because yeah, in Belgium there is not a lot of black people like in the UK, you know. So I went to some school and I was the only black guy, and I met a lot of friends there, but I was living in the capital, but my school was in a little bit far from the capital. And so after school, I had a lot of friends, and after school, even one friend, my classmate, I went on vacation with and stuff. After school, he found a girlfriend, and he's living alone with the girl. And now he joined a particular political party that's explicitly against black people, you know, against foreigners like Africans. And I found that shit very strange. Like, how when we were at school, he was totally fine with me. Like, he didn't have any that mentality of, you know, hating foreigners and stuff. But now school is over, and I never hear anything from him again. Because
this is the thing. This is.
What do you think about that?
This is something I was thinking about today. This is something I was.
And white guy can really have a good relationship, like friendship.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking about, this kind of thing today, that like the people you know in school are not, or the friends you have in school are not necessarily, you know, gonna be your friends in the future. I was actually thinking about this, and like, especially when it comes to race as well, because like, you know, when people leave school, they get into the real world. Right, when you're in school, you're not really in the real world. Like, do you know what I mean? Not really. It's all fun, jokes, games, laughing, joking, whatever. Once you come out of that and you get into the working world, you know, you're more or less around your family more and people you work with more. The whole social dynamic changes. Do you know what I mean? And then, especially if you're living in a country like Belgium, where the populace of black people is really low, yeah, then boy, a lot of people, they're not gonna really have much experience with black people. And so those kind of non-blacks that they don't really have any black friends, they don't really talk to black people, all they know about black people is what they see on TV, they will kind of install their ideas onto people like your friend. Because your friend, once he's left school, he's not gonna be around. He's not gonna be around you. He's not gonna really be around other people that are not in his little network, in his close knit social network. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know, it just changes, bro. It just changes, and people change as they get older. They change their ideas, their views about life. Everything changes. So if everybody around him in his close proximity, they all kind of feel a certain way about foreigners, he's gonna start to think that way too. You know, you're a product of your environment. When he was in school with you lot, he was still young. Yeah, he didn't really think about those kind of issues. But as you get older, you know, you start thinking about different things. You get influenced by different things, you know, the people you're around, and, you know, he got turned. That's what it happens, bro.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
But I'm gonna move on to another caller. I appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, bro. So I did the last the video you did before this one, I did super chats, and yeah, so I really appreciate the work you are doing and keep up. But I was thinking, why don't you open a new channel? Because it's very bad that they are shadow block your channel and you are not getting the amount of view that I think that you deserve, because this is very powerful work that you are doing and it could help a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
like they block you and you can get the maximum view and maximum people, you know.
Yeah, no, they're definitely doing a number on my channel. I definitely should be. I should, to be honest, and I know it sounds like I'm being arrogant, but I really think I should be on like at least 50K by now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But easily. But you know, it is what it is. And now I've got all these trolls coming to dislike and shit like that. But it doesn't demotivate me, because at the end of the day, I get messages from people and people call up the show and say that I've helped them and you know, I've helped them change their lives around and for the better and stuff like that. So I don't really care about that stuff no more. Do you know what I mean? I don't like it would be nice to get more views and more subscribers and stuff like that. But as long as you lot are here, you lot are supporting, you lot are hitting the super chat, the cash app, the PayPals, you know, you lot are sending me messages. You know, I'm getting subscriber requested videos. You know, people are calling up to the live call shows. I don't really care, because at the end of the day, you can't save everyone anyway.
No.
So if I had 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers, I still probably would only get 10,000 views on each video. Do you know what I mean? That's just that's just how YouTube works. And then also, for the fact that I'm from the UK, I've already been over the fact that the majority of people watching this kind of content will be, you know, African Americans. I know a lot of African Americans would not relate to me because of the sole fact that I'm from the UK. And I'm not like, you know, a comedian or, you know, some video gamer. And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? I've come to terms with it. I know that a lot of other content creators, they're not gonna shout me out and try and help build my channel either. I've come to terms with it. It is what it is. But I will be doing some more stuff, putting out more content and maybe creating some new channels and stuff like that. 100%.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
All right, let me move on to the next caller. He's already waiting, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, then take care, bro. I appreciate the super chat as well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, then bye. All right, that was a good call from Belgium. How about that? These motherfuckers ain't getting calls from Belgium. Hello. Yo, what's your name and where you calling from?
It's Ashley from Wolverhampton.
Okay, I remember you. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I've got all these people disliking the video, but you know, we keep it moving.
That's irrelevant, man. As you said, you know why?
Yeah.
Because you're the only black man that I've ever saw in England. You don't even understand what you've created. Do you know what you've actually created?
What's that?
In this infrastructure, you've actually created almost like a community. Like, let's say you're a billionaire and you go to somewhere in South London and you buy out the whole cul-de-sac. There's like 18 houses on the street, and you put all your family and friends there. You've built a community of black people that every single day when you come online, they support you. They say nothing, but they just rate you. And the atmosphere, what you're creating, do you know that domino effect? It will echo throughout the whole world.
Right,
and
man.
that's powerful.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, man. You know, I'm trying to, you know, work with what I got. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, you know, it's difficult. Like before, I was feeling really demotivated, to be honest. I'll be real with you. I was feeling very demotivated because, like, for number one, I don't get the subscribers I should get. When I look at the analytics, you know, I'm being restricted, and it's very obvious, right? People tell me they don't get notified when I'm live. They don't get notified with my videos. You know, it's weird. And then, like, when new people do come onto my channel, they're like, wow, I can't believe you're here. You know, I just found your channel by accident. You know, it's not like it was recommended and stuff like that. And now I've got all these trolls and stuff like that. It was demotivating. It was demotivating that I'm better than a lot of black content creators on YouTube that taught this similar content, but for some reason they get the light, they get the recognition. You know, some of these guys have straight up taken ideas from me, bitten my content, you know, but they're the guy, they're cool, extra, you know, etc, etc. And like, to me, I'm at the point now where I don't really care, because at the same time, just like you said, I feel like I've kind of built a community in a way. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not really that bothered now, because the people that do rock with me, you lot do call up, you lot do donate, you know, all of that. So I don't really care anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? It was pissing me off, but I don't really care no more. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna carry on doing what I'm doing, and I know it's gonna be, it is helping people. Do you know what I mean? Like for instance, the other guy that called up and he said that, you know, he was fat, he was just chasing girls all day, you know, all of that, and now he's changed his life around. He's got a tutoring business, you know, he lost the weight, you know, he's got girls chasing him now, you know, and he's gonna get his own place and stuff like that. And I feel like, bro, that's, you know, I feel proud of that.
Definitely.
Like these other guys just talking about female nature and all of this junk is junk. It's fast food. It's McDonald's. You know what I mean? So I don't really care, innit? Like I'm doing my thing. You know, it would be nice to be on 100K, but you know, I'm gonna keep being consistent and doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Just changing the mindset of at least one. That's all you need to do, because people, you know, like music videos, rap videos, movies, they are targeting the mind, and so are you. You're targeting the mind of the people. So every time that you upload or you post something positive, just know that it's changing the way somebody behaves, and then that's going to have an effect on the other person. Like just today, I mean, I would say that I'm an arrogant person, and when I say arrogant, I don't mean that I'm better than somebody, but I feel like due to my past experiences of interactions with black people, especially black men, I feel like they almost want to stun you for no reason. They want to stunt on you because you ain't got these garms or your crepes and shit, or the latest brands. And I got into an altercation with somebody and it went bad. But you know what? I saw them recently. They mean mugged me, yeah. And instead of me doing the same thing and continue the poison, I instead just diffused the flame, added water to the fire, and just talked to the guy. Turns out this guy is the exact same as me, and he just felt offended about what happened.
Mm. See,
so
that's awesome.
Sorry to cut you off, but me and the talking and everything's cool. But go ahead.
That's awesome, man. I think a lot of situations will be diffused that way. A lot of things that go left these days is usually just a lack of communication. You know, and you know, a lot of times black guys are encouraged to act like wild animals, like, you know, oh, being real, like that's what the fuck does that even mean? Like, oh, I keep it real. Oh, so basically keeping it real means that you're reckless, like your life, you know, life is cheap. You don't mind wasting your years in prison. You don't mind taking a life. You don't mind doing like stupid shit. That's what I think. Whenever I hear someone say, I'm real, or keeping it real, I'm a real ass nigga. Anytime I hear anyone say that, I just think you're a dickhead, bro. You're an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Most of the time, most of us guys need to think outside the stereotypical hip-hop rapper box. Stop thinking like girls. See, if you notice, women are women can be very vicious and vindictive. They do it to other women and they do it to men. A lot of guys are walking around with that same energy, bro. But the problem is when women do it, oi. When women do it, women can get away with it because they're women. When you're a guy and you try and do that shit, it can end in you going to prison or getting killed.
Oh my gosh. Yo, you are next level, man. I've never met anybody like you in my life. The content is what you come up with. I don't even know how you even know these things. It's crazy.
Bruh, it's real, bruv.
I go through these things and say, do you know that? Yo, I was on about this with my other friend the other day. Do you know that women, the reason why they don't approach guys or they're not like really forward like that is because they'll suffer two deaths. They'll suffer a societal death and they'll suffer an ego death.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, a woman's motivation, she's basically like controlled by society. If society says no and she does it, she'll suffer shame. So that's why she always conforms.
Look, women are naturally followers, bro.
Yeah.
And women want a guy to be naturally a leader. A leader will approach. A follower is usually going to be passive, not going to be assertive enough to go and approach somebody. They don't have the confidence to go and approach, and you know even the thought of being rejected, you know, it destroy their ego, just like you said, 100%, 100%, bro. But yo, like, what have you got anything specific you wanted to talk about though?
I just wanted to talk about, like, hopefully in this generation we can at least make it better for the next generation. I know that the world's going to shit now, and what the government's doing and everything, it makes the world like seem unlivable. But you know how they say with history, if our history now, if you was to have children and they was to grow up, you could rewrite history to make them have more pride in themselves and to actually go back to our history and look at what we've been through, because we need to instill some sort of positivity within the mindset of the children to come. Otherwise, they'll turn out just as worse or even worse than how we are now.
Nah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna move on to another caller though, but I appreciate the call, bro.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Alright, wicked, man. All right, keep watching and keep calling up, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, bro, it's real like that. Yeah, it's King Richez. Listen, hey, you lot all subscribe to my second channel. Yeah, this is where you'll find the replays of these caller shows. Yeah, I've just put the channel link in the chat. Yeah, so make sure you go and subscribe to my second channel, 100%. Siri, you was slow, man. Someone else called up just before you. Hello. Yo, what's your name? What's your name? Where you calling from? My guy, what's going on?
Yeah, man. Everything all good, man.
Yeah. What you saying though?
Yeah, fam. No, fam. Yeah, I just been watching your thing, innit, fam. Obviously, like, man, like to send that $1.99 donation, innit? Get me. Show the support, man. Black content creators, man, innit?
Love that. Love that. What you saying though?
Yeah, fam. It's a bit mad, innit? Obviously, like, I was watching the live, innit? Obviously, I was rewatching the flipping. Are there any good women left in it, fam? Yeah, not fam, bro. Like, to be real, yeah. Bro, fam, there's just no hope for the future, fam. I'll be real, fam.
Dang. Bro, do you want to hear something crazy? Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Just before I did this video, well, okay, I just did a video about, you know, like dudes and their lives are shit they need to fix up. I did that about an hour ago. I went out, yeah. I saw two of my mates that are way older than me, right? They both have kids, right? They both have women. One is married. The other one, he's been with his woman for ages and he's got kids with them, yeah? They both have kids with their women, right? Do you know both of them are unhappy, bruv? Both of them. Fam, one of them, he's from Birmingham, yeah? The other one is from fucking France, blood.
From France?
France.
Wow.
He's got a white chick, right? 2 kids with some white chick. The other one from Birmingham, he's got a kid with this black chick, black woman rather, yeah. And they're both having problems, bruv. And you know what they both said? The common denominator with what these guys both said is that in the beginning it was all good, and then these women switched up. You can't trust them.
I've heard that.
Blood.
That is mad.
You can't trust them.
Myself, obviously, me and my boy in it, yeah. Like obviously, because us man like go like around like Bromley in it to move gal in it, some like shopping centre thing in it, some.
Yeah.
Bro, like fam, like when I say yeah, like his main things yeah have switched up on him, fam. Like it was all good in the beginning, yeah, and then after that, yeah, like these girls are turning sneaky, fam. Like bro, they've all done him dirty, like just 4 girls, fam, in a row, fam.
Yeah. And the fact is nowadays, yeah, this is how it is, bruv. Like, and I know this is gonna sound really negative, right? Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm a reporter of reality, bruv. That's my new name. Reporter of reality. This is how it is right now, yeah, in terms of dating. All right, cool. 90% of the girls walking around, yeah, are not wifey material, bruv. 90%. Then some of them, they have high body counts, so they can't be trusted. Yeah. Some of them, they are entitled. They have this long shopping list of requirements that they want in a guy. They want this imaginary guy that don't exist. So they disqualify most of the guys that approach them.
Yeah.
Right. Then after that, you know, some girls, when you get with one of these girls that you think is different, she will act a certain way to lock you in, right? Once she's locked you in now and you've given up your power, because it's very hard when you're getting consistent pussy and the girl's sucking your dick all the time and, you know, you're having a great time and she's acting like the perfect girl for you, your defenses will come down, bruv. Then once your defenses come down and you start making the girl the center of your whole world, now the girl's gonna start liking you less, bruv. And then she's gonna start acting different. Now she's gonna start arguing with you. Now her eyes are gonna start wandering. She's gonna look at Instagram and see that Kanye West bought Kim Kardashian a Range Rover, and she's gonna be thinking, I deserve a Range Rover as well. And then all the time you're banging this girl raw, now you get the girl pregnant, blood. Now you're locked in. Now you're proper locked into this chick, bruv. Or maybe you marry the chick. Yeah? And if you marry the chick, depending on where you live in the world, that's a merging of 2 business entities, bruv. Your money is her money. And she knows this. Or say you're in a country where she can't really do that, bro. She's still got custody of your children. She can make it so you don't see your kids.
Yeah, fam, she can make it hell, fam. Like a lot of these days, man, they make it hell, fam. For certain man that are tied up, fam.
Bro, one dude today, fam. Listen, G. Hey, listen, my French friend, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 2 kids with this white chick, blood. Yeah. Fucking and by the way, he got in trouble for listening to my videos. His chick found him. His chick found him watching my video, and she got mad. She got mad, bro. Yeah, but listen to this. Listen to his story though. He said he met his chick. She was nice looking when he met her. Nice body, all of that. Boom, boom, boom. He was with her. Then he what is it? She started gaining weight, right? She started gaining weight slowly. He had to go back to his country to bury his dad. Yeah. Went and did that, came back. His chick had gained all kinds of weight, bruv. He wasn't even attracted to her no more. And now she's all being like, you know, argumentative, accusing him of shit, all of this shit. He said he doesn't even have the urge to bang her no more. He doesn't even want to fuck her no more.
That is not good.
That's dead. Once a guy is like, he don't want to fuck a chick no more, that's dead. That's finished.
It's finished, mate. It's finished, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he can't even watch one of my videos in peace. Imagine that.
No, real talk, fam.
And think about it. In the beginning, she was perfect. In the beginning, she was doing everything right, bruv.
Yeah, but wait, did he did he rush it though? Like, obviously, because he's your friend, like, do you know, like, if he rushed it or what? Fam?
He said he was with her before he had his first kid with her. It was like maybe a year and a bit.
Yeah, a bit.
Bruv, girls are good actresses, you know. But once they got their claws into your life, that's it, bruv.
Yeah, this is what I mean, bro. Like, that, fam, this is exactly why that man, obviously, as a young 20-year-old, yeah, that man is wary of all this marriage thing, fam. Because, fam, once that thing is on, fam, boy, anything can happen, fam. And the law's not changing as well, fam. Like, everything's in favor of these second-hand things all over the world, fam. Like, it's a joke.
Imagine this, what my mum said to me today. My mum was like, oh, you should go and get married. You should go and get married, bruv. It's like, what? You have no idea what is going on in the world anymore. Your time is gone. You don't know what's going on now. This is why sometimes you shouldn't listen. Listen, this is a bit of advice to a lot of guys here, young guys. Don't listen to your mum's advice. Your mum don't know anything. And it's not a fact of you don't respect her, you don't love her or nothing like that. It's that she doesn't know what she's talking about. And she's a woman. She's biased.
From that her error in it from them times there. But like this is 2020 from that, bro. Divorces are all over media and everything from that. You hear all these celebs as well from that are getting finessed from.
Trust me. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm... Oh, my God. Bruh. All you guys need to think, yeah? There are rich guys and quote-unquote really good-looking guys that are being finessed by women as well.
Yeah,
These guys can fuck your chick. These guys could just come out of wherever they are and come and take your girl. But these guys are getting finessed. The Chads and Tyrones. Even they're getting played. They're getting divorced and having to pay some bitch bare money on all this shit. The bitch is not even happy, oh, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Guys with money. Guys that are like sex symbols. What is it? Brad Pitt got fucked over. Johnny Depp got fucked over. Tom Brady, the NFL quarterback, his woman start chatting shit after what? Oh, you're always playing football. What the fuck? Of course he's always playing football. What the bruh? And then my mum will tell me, oh yeah, you should get married. Shut up, man.
Nah, even I would tell my mum that, yo, fam, have you seen what is happening right now, fam? With all that's going on, fam. Like, nah, fam, you know what, fam? I'd rather just do my own thing, fam. Like, fam, the thing's got to change, fam. Like, where it's balanced, fam. So far, yeah, there's only flipping Adele's husband in it, fam. Or ex-husband that managed to finesse, like, was 90 million of her, fam.
And look, and then everyone came out and said he's a bad person. But women do this every day, constantly, every day. But when one man manages to win, oh, he shouldn't do that. What kind of man would do that? A smart man, motherfucker.
Oh, bro, they're not serious, fam. Like, this is, I don't like the hypocrisy as well, fam. Because you see, like, with the dating requirement thing, innit, obviously, I think I must have commented on your video, innit, and obviously you responded, innit, fam, bro, and obviously, you see, like, I think one of the callers, fam, that must have been talking about, that the guy has to be 6 foot, this and that. Bro, best believe, yeah, obviously, I told one of my, like, female friends, like, nah, fam, I just want, like, want like a thing, yeah, that's actually wifey material from. That's not flipping like all these Girls are allowed to see this and that. So
Do you know the worst thing about it, bro? Do you know the worst thing about it? Even if they get a guy that meets their requirements, they're gonna want to try and change him. And then if they succeed in changing this guy, then they're not gonna like him anymore. This is why I say the best thing for any guy to do is make sure you get power. Because then when you get power, no one can tell you what to do. And if they come in, you allow them in, but they don't have no say over anything going on with you. And once they get tired of it or they don't like it, they can leave because it don't change nothing that's going on in your life. The problem is, the mistake that a lot of us boys make is that we go out before we've got any power, before we've established ourselves, we're pussy hungry, we're thirsty, we run out to get some bitch, then the bitch takes over our whole life. Everything about our life is about making her happy. She once she realizes she controls you, she starts treating you like shit, right? And then eventually she drops you for another guy that treats her like shit. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. I'm telling guys, I'm not telling guys to be sexist. I'm not telling guys to treat women like especially horrible. I'm saying, blood, get control of your life and keep control, blood.
Yeah, no, true, innit? Like, it's important, bro. Like, remain secure for a minute. That's the thing that you've been trying to, like, you've been pushing out for a minute. Cause I remember watching your thing and then like, you started switching up the content. You're like, you know what, fam? Like, forget all of this topic about girls, fam. You're telling man them, yeah, get power, like focus, like work on yourself, innit? Like, whether it's through the gym, whether you're trying to get money, like that stuff is important, fam. Like, forget all of this second-hand vagina thing, fam. Because most of these things, they're packaged, fam. Like, let's be real, fam.
Bro, listen. From when you're over the age of 18, every girl you're gonna come across is second-hand, bro. I'm just being real. Every girl you're gonna come, even younger than that, yeah. But let's just say 18 to be politically correct, right? Yeah. Every girl from 18 up, somebody else has banged her, bro. She sucked dick before she got to you, bro. I don't know. I don't understand why so many guys act like there's a shortage of women, bro. There's not no shortage, bro. Let's go take a look at Instagram.
You know it is, fam. Obviously, you speak about the simps in it, fam. They're the ones that have caused this problem, fam. Like, the population of them, fam.
Yep.
Fam, they're the ones that overdo it, fam. They're acting thirsty, commenting on Instagram.
Do you know what it is? You can make this example, bruv, yeah? Because a lot of people say, oh, women are like children, and it's very true. Because, like, look, when you have a kid, right? I'm sure a lot of you've had the experience of looking after a child, right? A little kid. If you give the little kid leeway to do whatever it wants to do, it's gonna do some fucked up shit. Is it the child's fault or is it my fault for letting the child run around wild? It's my fault, bruv. Because I know that if I give power to that child, it's gonna do some crazy shit because it's off his head, innit? It's just fucking mad, innit? Like, it's on a mad one, innit? So I have to be the adult and understand that, I have to put some like restrictions on this kid. I have to watch, I have to keep an eye on them. I have to make sure they're not fucking up. It's the same way when you're dealing with chicks, bro.
Even just touching on that, with guys, I believe we're more accountable for the stuff that we do in it. But with these things, with females, bro, they can commit murder, they can do all sorts of scumbag behavior, and then they just somehow get away with it, fam. You get it, bro? They're never accountable. There's always an excuse as well, fam.
Because men are simps and women will always back each other up. That's why.
Yeah, real talk.
That's all it is, bro. Right? A lot of guys, like for instance, a lot of girls, especially if a girl is really good looking, right? She can get away with being a fucking porn star, a fucking big hoe. Everybody knows she's a hoe. Some guy's still gonna wifey her up, bro. Someone will even if she's got a fucking child, even if she's got 2 kids, someone will wifey her up, bro.
Yeah, bro, even on Instagram, I think there must have been some next video, or some next American, some light skin girl, saying around, if I want to jump dick to dick to dick, I'm allowed to do that, innit, fam, and blah blah blah. If I want to settle down, I'm allowed to do that. And then, fam, I was like, fam, you know what, fam, regardless of that video, there's gonna be a simp out there that's gonna wife that regardless.
Yeah, bruv, porn stars get married, you know.
This is what.
Didn't fucking you lot know Mia Khalifa? Don't act like you lot don't know her. Mia Khalifa, she got married, and the guy she married was not a porn star himself. He was a normal guy, and he married her. This same chick that I've seen her take shots to the face a lot of times, bro. I've seen her get banged out bare times, bro. He married her. He married her. Bruv, it's that deep. Bruv, it's so deep that I feel like I've banged her. That's how much I've seen that girl on screen. I feel like I've banged her, bruv. Do you get it? Like, so like, bruv, she could still get married, bruv, to a guy that's not even in the industry. He's just a normal guy, bruv. Imagine that.
This is what I mean, and she's been countless of men, fam, that just come true, fam. The whole football team, as you always saying it.
The football team and the basketball team, bro.
The basketball team, the golf team, NBA.
And another thing, you see all these Instagram models, yeah? Motherfuckers look at them like, oh yeah, she's hot. Like, you get me? She takes all these pictures on her own, like in these videos and pictures where she's just on her own. Bro, don't be thinking these girls ain't fucking. She might not be fucking guys that you know. She may not be fucking average dudes, but I guarantee she's fucking guys that have got power. That whole Instagram thing is an advertisement. It's advertising, it's adverts. And then once she's done fucking around, fucking every footballer, musician, actor, whatever, then boom, somebody will wife her up. And it might even be one of these guys. It might be one of these guys, one of these athletes, actors, entertainers. They'll wife you up, and they'll probably know somebody that's fucked her, and they'll still wife you up and put a baby in it.
Of course, bro. That's what you was telling me from like in the last school from like about them and then in America from us. Because obviously when I mentioned the part about like a certain man on road from like they're sharing the same gal from like I pass on to my bro. I said they're doing the exact same thing from they're all dating.
They're dating each other's girls. Bruv, I saw some YouTube video, and it was talking about 2 English grime MCs or rappers, you could say, right? Or one of them was in Top Boy, right? Basically, what happened is one of them went to prison, and they were in the same group. They've been in the same group from back in the day. One of them went to prison, and he had a kid with some singer, right? Blood. Yeah. Do you know it came out that the other boy started doing a thing with the baby mama? Like, and then obviously the guy, the baby father, the one that went prison, he came out and dissed him in a freestyle, innit? And I'm thinking, raw. So you mean to tell me you have fame in it, you have a little bit of notoriety and value and power, yeah? You couldn't be bothered to go and get another chick. There's loads of chicks out there that you could have got, but no, you wanted to go and get this same chick that your mates had a kid with, not even just messed around with. He had a kid with her.
What?
I was like, raw. Yep, someone said it in the chat. Someone said it in the chat, bro.
Oh yeah, big up the chat in it.
And I was like, I was shocked. And I'm late to this. This is like, that video's been out like 2 months ago. I was late to this shit. I was like, oh my, because these were two guys I liked, innit? And I was like, raw.
And this is what I mean, and this is the new normal now. It's not what it is.
I was like, raw.
I just don't understand.
Do you know what? Do you know what's even more mad about it? Is these girls, bruv. How can like think about it, yeah? And this is why I want some girls to call up this show, because I want to hear their opinion, innit? Because like, if you are the girl, you had a kid with one guy, and then you start linking his mate while he's in jail. What the fuck does that make you, blood? That's nuts. That's a deep thing, you know? That's deep.
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, but this is what I mean, bro. There's no morals, fam. There's nothing, fam. There's nothing, fam. Bro, they'll sell you out in a heartbeat, bro. Yeah, like this is like you can't put you can't put like your full trust in these things, fam. But like even me myself, yeah, I don't have any experience, obviously. Yeah, but I've moved to Gallina, like I've got things on stuff in it. Bro, like even me, yeah, like bro, anything can happen, bro. Like you can't put your full trust in
when these rappers, yeah, when these rappers say it in all these songs and shit, like I never used to really, you know, when you was young and you used to listen to songs and you know, niggas would be saying, oh, don't trust these bitches, I don't trust no bitch, blah. You know, you never really thought about it when you was young. Like you kind of like, yeah, fuck these bitches, but you didn't really understand. Not like in how you do now, like. Bruv, in my opinion, any chick you get with, I don't care how nice or cute or good she acts, you can't trust her, bruv. You have to keep your eye on her. Just the same way you would keep an eye on a kid. You can love the child, you can love your chick, but you gotta keep an eye on them, bruv. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in, especially with the internet, because the internet has given everyone access to everybody. So the
internet is crazy, fam. Like, bro, do you know that you see these things, yeah, obviously, like these alleged, like, oh, they're all paying, bro, majority of them, yeah, bro, without makeup as well, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gotta get that part in there, fam, because like let's say if they were to do like a no makeup thing, fam, majority of these things, yeah, they wouldn't even come out their yard.
Bruv, a lot of chicks that guys go crazy over, bro, their natural face is not even all that. Bruv, let me say one thing, like a lot of these porn chicks, bro, when you see them without makeup, they don't look all that, bro.
Hey, bro.
They don't look all that, bro. I'm telling you, they look extra average, bro.
Even you speaking on that, yeah, obviously, the first porn spot that I watched, like, pop up in the newspaper, yeah, man, reading the thing, yeah, about her.
What's her name, bruv? What's her name, bruv? What's her name?
Sierra or something like that.
Sierra.
Yeah, Sierra or something like that.
Oh, okay. I can't think of anyone.
Yeah,
but
the mug shot, fam. You see her with makeup, yeah. You scroll down.
Looking like a boy. looking like a boy, bruv.
Looking like a brick.
Looking like a brick. Fucking hell. It's sad. Oi, you lot in the chat, man. Make sure you're still like supporting, hitting the super chat. If you want something to come up on the screen, as I said, this video is gonna be this video.
I've been saying this since like 20, like when I was like 17, I was like, bro, like, a lot of you like these things, they're wearing a lot of makeup here, but without it, fam, like, would you even come out your yard, fam?
If you notice, yeah, oi.
Yeah, go on.
If you notice, yeah, even like normal chicks, like in real life, like girls that look decent with makeup and that. If you notice, yeah, a lot of times when they come out without makeup, they'll be wearing, because they know they don't look nice, bro. So what they do is they'll get a baseball hat, pull it over their face real low. They'll wear sunglasses, bro, to hide their face.
Yeah, real talk.
Because they know that they look like a whole boy in the face, bro. Like, it's real like that. You don't know if a chick is beautiful unless she ain't got makeup on. You don't really know.
Yeah, yeah, this is what I mean.
Especially,
I post all my stuff from the back.
Especially if you meet these girls in a club where it's dark. So the girl's wearing makeup and it's dark. So obviously she's gonna look like a fucking stunner. Not knowing when you wash the makeup, like you wash the makeup of her face, her face looks like the dark side of the moon, blood. Bare craters, like bare craters all over the face, blood. But they fill in all the dents and holes with powder. Yes. Yes. And let me tell you one thing as well. Do you know one little thing that makes girls look pretty, like a lot different, bruv? Eyelashes.
Oh yeah, them.
Eyelashes make a huge difference. Like, it's so, like, guys don't even realize, bro. Because I got one mate of mine, and she's a lash technician. She does that shit. Like, that's her business, bro. You see them little eyelashes, bro. When the girls put that on, they look different, cuz.
No, yeah, bro. No, you're
Trust me.
They do make a difference, fam. Because like even like one of my co-workers that work in it, fam. Bro, I was like, wait, bro, what? Like, she must have been wearing that. I was like, right, you're even looking. I was like, fam, I just had to ask her, like, what's the occasion, fam? Who's the guy in it? Yeah, because I'm that guy in it. Like, because I got that cost. Like, I just keep it real, fam. Like, alright, who's the guy? And then, like, no, it's not a guy, it's not a guy. But yeah, it makes a big difference, man.
Yeah, man. So that's why I just look, at the end of the day, like, as I have to keep saying, because somebody's gonna come and say, oh, he's sexist, you know. I got some chicks I know in real life, they, you know, they don't want to be friends with me no more. They found my channel. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm the reporter of reality. I'm not sexist, I'm not misogynist, I don't hate women. I got women in my real life, bruv. Yeah. But at the same time, you have to be real. And in an honest moment, most females, they will agree with everything man is saying, bruv. You know what I mean? Real talk. But do you want to say anything in closing so I can move on to the next caller, bro?
Yeah, mate. Bro. Like, yeah, for this, like, keep doing your thing, bro. Like, the messages are strong, fam, because majority of the stuff that you got out there, like, bro, like, majority of it I agree with in it, fam. Like, all the videos, majority of them, like, even the King Reaches on Fire, all them channels, some hard, fam.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and put. I'm gonna try and put.
Start a YouTube as well. So.
Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Hey, if you do it, I'll definitely, you know, shout you out and all of that. I'm really on.
You're saying from a cop the t-shirt and that, from I don't definitely 100%.
Oh yeah, because I'm starting a new clothing brand as well. So get me. But this design will be on the new clothing brand, so you don't be able to get the power t-shirts. But what am I saying? Fucking yeah, definitely, because I want more like black UK dudes that are like that, you know what's going on, to start talking instead of talking the same old nonsense about this rapper and that rapper. I'm sick and tired of hearing. I'm sick and tired of it, bro.
Yeah, same here, fam. That's why, like, you're like one of the few UK like channels that I know that speak on this stuff. There's that man like OSBTV, another one. His thing, like, he does like some live YouTube. He sometimes remove it, they keep it up. I like Bionic Steve, that radio. That's about it. Obviously, all these are black, and yeah.
I appreciate that, my brother. Hey, you know you can call up anytime, bro. I said, you know you can call up anytime, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. We jump on it again. 100%.
Yeah, definite. Take care. I'm gonna talk to you soon. All right. Wicked, wicked. Get me. Big up Elephant and Castle and Lewisham. Yeah, I know those ends very well. Anyway, Bear Logic with the super chat. I see you, my brother. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, you lot follow his example and support this real media, man. For real. Yo, 130 of you in here. Make sure you all hit the like button as always, and make sure you subscribe to my second channel as well. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link to the new channel. There's some highlights from old live streams on there, old caller calls. Yeah. And yeah, I got another caller. Hold on. Big up Bear Logic for the super chat. And this is my mate Siri, I do believe. What's going on, Siri?
What's up, King Richez?
Yes, man. What's going on?
Man, nothing much, really. Actually, so check this out, right? So I was just getting off of work, right? And I was driving home, and I was watching your old video, and it was like my favorite one, and it was called "Your Life Is Shit. Stop complaining and fix it." Right? And then you come out with this video today, and I'm all like, whoa. I was like, whoa. And the thing too is that I was watching that old video, and then your new video popped up on my screen. I'm like, okay, I need to watch this.
Yeah, man. I had to do it. Man. I just got, you know, sometimes I just get like the feeling that somebody needs to hear this shit. Mm-hmm. You know, the title will come up in my brain. Then I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. I don't plan it. I don't plan anything I'm going to do, bruv. I just think of this is the topic, go. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's real. And I think this is a very, very serious, crucial, clutch like topic and issue that a lot of guys in particular need to take on board. A lot of guys complain about girls. They can't get girls. It's because I'm short. It's because I'm ugly. It's because I'm black. It's because of this. Because of that. No, it's because your life's shit.
That is so true. And the thing is about the topic of being short, like nowadays, I've seen a lot of short boys get hella girls though. Like a lot of them.
Hey, so, I think like I will say that being short in terms of dating, especially with black guys, I think it is an issue.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean you can't get any.
Right. And I agree with that 100%. And another thing too is one point you brought up is that sometimes it's just your social skills. Like, yeah. It's not even a thing of like you're like not unattractive or you don't carry yourself. It's like you just don't know how to speak. And that was a problem that I had too. Like I was very socially awkward with people, especially with females. But now I've gotten to a level where I can kind of converse with them on a level and make them seem to like me. And now like girls are just gravitating to me. Now, of course, I got to put in some effort, but there were some cases where, like, so check this out. So it was like last summer, right? I was at this food festival, and I literally had two females in that festival just walk up to me and say, "You look good." Check this out. The first time, right? I was walking up to the food stand. There was like a server. She was a female. So I walked up to get my food. She said, "You look really cute." And I'm like, "Thank you," obviously, but I was with my parents and all that, so I couldn't really do my moves. You feel me? So walked away. And then I was walking down the street in the same festival. There was this lady who had said that I have really nice skin. Now, she didn't say it out loud. She kind of like said it like in a whisper, like as I was walking past, but I heard it. But I just said, yeah, like, thanks. Well, the thing is, I didn't tell her things. I said it in my head, like, yeah, like, people are noticing.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, social skills is, bruh, that if you don't have social skills, you're fucked.
That is true.
Like, especially with girls, like if you don't have social skills, you are fucked. It's over. Social skills can get you so far. Networking, being able to talk with confidence, to be able to read social cues, you know, all of that. It's so important, man. Like, because if you can't talk, if you can't talk, blood, like how are you gonna approach a girl if you don't know how to talk? How are you going to get a girl interested in you if you don't know how to talk?
Yeah, that is very true. And sometimes for guys too, they may have to learn social skills. That's what I had to do as well. Because what I noticed is that like my social skills was kind of like very poor because I was kind of like a nerd academic type person. So I wasn't really the type to socialize with people too much. So I actually had to learn social skills. Like I actually took like a free course online, and it told you like the fundamentals of conversating with people. Like if somebody says something to you, how can you turn what they said to you into like an actual conversation? And like another secret too to being very conversational is taking a personal interest in people, right? So one thing, especially women, they like to talk about themselves. Like they like to talk about themselves. So the thing is with females, it's not even all that difficult to really draw out a conversation. Just like ask them basic questions like, what do you do for fun? Or like what do you do for a living? Or like just basic questions like that, and then they'll tell you, and then you can take what they say and you can branch out into completely different topics and just expound on that. And by the time you know, you already it's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes past already.
Absolutely. That is in essence, yeah. For all you guys that find it hard to talk to girls, bro, the thing you need to understand, girls like to talk about themselves, bro. The only time a girl will not talk about herself to you is if she just doesn't fucking like you at all. And if she doesn't fucking like you at all, well, just bounce. Just bounce, bro. This is why you need to have social skills. This is why you need social power. Because when you have social power, you'll know when somebody's engaging you or somebody's wasting your time and they're not interested, bro. But most of the time, if you start talking to a girl and she doesn't just try and walk off, or you know, she doesn't give you one-word answers, she's ready to speak to you. And if she's ready to speak to you, really, she's ready to talk about herself. Yeah. So all you need to do is just keep asking her questions about herself, you know, then say certain things that relate to what she's been saying, right? But then just lead up to more questions so that she can just rant about herself, because that's what she wants to do anyway.
Right, exactly.
But if you're a guy trying to work out some fucking elaborate story to impress her, bruv, it's good luck, innit? It might work, but I think this way is more consistent and more easier.
Way more easier. And one thing that I learned too, and of course, is that when females talk about themselves, it almost feels as good as sex. So it's like, so women are actually getting a high when they're talking about themselves and being engaging in a conversation with you. So it's like if you can get a woman to really dive deep and talk about herself, and you actually are like very engaging, you also have to relate to her as well. So you can't just be asking questions like an interview. You also have to kind of put your bit in it as well. Like if she says, yeah, I like to play the guitar, say, hey, when I was like 5 years ago, I took piano lessons, and I listened to this rock band, or I listened to this rap music, something like that. And then you all can bond on that type of level. And then she says something else, and then you just branch off of that, and it's simple like that.
Yeah, as I said, like, you know, you got to say stuff that will relate to what she's saying, yeah. But at the same time, you're still giving her more opportunity to talk about herself. You know what I mean? Just like you said, and yeah, bro, it's easy, bro. It's easy.
Right.
It's easy. Big up the Age of the Sky for the super chat. He says, I agree with this caller. Your timing has been spot on with these last 2 live streams. Had to donate and support. I appreciate that, my bro or my sis. Yeah.
Man, I appreciate that too.
It's real. It's real. Like, it's real out here. Well, I'm not a dating coach or anything like that. I'm just real life. I'm just a real life guy. Reporter of reality. That's my name. Yeah. So it's real like that. But like, bro, like guys get too bogged down overthinking things.
Gee, and that was my problem as well. Like, cause here's the problem with like quote unquote smart guys, right? Like guys who are like quote unquote academic or nerdy, like they know that they're smart, so they tend to overthink things. They tend to play it safe. But the thing is, with females, sometimes you just can't play it safe. Sometimes you got to take a risk. So like me, like there's been plenty of times where women have been giving me signals, like mad signals. And the thing is, because I wasn't socially apt, I ignored those signals, because the thing is, I wasn't the type of guy that was getting girls consistently. So I kind of had it in my mind that any girl that did approach me, it was strictly platonic. So even if she was giving me those signals, I just kind of dismissed it as like, oh, this is how she normally is, or just something like that, and not really peeping the game, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's just like, you know, that's just like growing pains. Like, you know, when you first start, you know, kind of getting into that game of like talking to girls, and it's not just you're talking to them, but you're talking to girls that like you or you like, you know, you're not gonna necessarily know it all. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously everyone makes that mistake, but it's just the fact of like, I think being socially awkward is so crippling.
It is.
It's so crippling, and not even just with girls, just in general, bro. Like who wants to talk to somebody that, you know, they mumble when they talk, they don't sound sure of themselves, you know, they sound kind of sad and miserable, you know, they don't know how to have a conversation, you know, it's just one-sided. Like, bro, I don't want to talk to no dudes like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so think about it from a girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, let me tell you a story. That kind of proves the power of social skills, right? Check this out. So this is when I was in college, right? There was this girl that I've been like kind of looking at. Like, she was kind of new to the school. I was like a junior. She was like a freshman, right? And there was a girl. She was a black girl. She was thick. Oh my goodness, like thick. I'm telling you, like everything's just proportioned right. So like I've been seeing her, she hasn't really been paying attention to me. So I saw her in the cafeteria, right? And she was sitting down and she was just staring into space, right? I don't know what she was thinking about, but I'm like, so I was waving at her face like, yo, are you there? Like, you kind of spaced out. But he said, no, I'm good. So I said, okay, let me just sit down. Let me talk to her really quick, right? So I told her my name, Siri. She told me her name. We started talking. It was like 15, 20 minutes. She said she had to go outside the lunchroom to do some schoolwork, right? So tell me this. I get an email 3 hours later, right? And it's the girl that I actually talked to at lunch. Now, keep in mind, I only told her like my first name, which is Siri. I didn't tell her like my full name because my name is African. So only told her like my short name, right? She happened to find out my email. Now check this out. In order to find my email, you either talk to a lot of people, or number two, you have to look up my email in like the school database. So she did either one of those things, and she said, hey, I really like that conversation. We should just hang out somewhere. And I'm all like, yo.
Fucking hell. She did a lot to catch you, boy. She did a lot to find you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It was crazy. I'm like, yo, she actually emailed me 3 hours later. Keep in mind, I only told her my name. I didn't tell her nothing else. She happened to find my email in the school database. Say email. You know what? Let me actually pull up the email right now, because I'm not lying. Let me pull it up right now. I swear to God, this is not even cap.
I don't think you're lying, bro. You don't have to pull up nothing. I don't think you're lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, listen, it's like someone said in the chat, yeah? If a girl likes you, she'll make it easy, bruv. Simple as that. Most of the time, this is why another factor of like, you know, guys' lives are shit, because there's a factor of being stupid, right? A lot of guys are chasing girls that don't like them. A lot of guys are chasing the wrong type of girls. It's stupid. As I said, you know, if a girl likes you, she'll make it quite easy. She'll make the conversation very streamlined. It won't be, you know, you're just asking question after question after question after question. Like, do you know what I mean? You will ask questions, but they'll ask you questions about you because they want to know about you, even though they really want to talk about themselves, right? But they want to know who they're talking to as well because they're interested in you. If the conversation is just going in one direction, it's one-way traffic, yeah? And she's only giving you one-word answers or short answers, or she's acting like she's got to go, she's got to do something. Bruv, don't be stupid.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I should pull up the email just now. Let me read it if I can.
Go on.
All right, so here's what this says. It says, look, I don't care how weird you think it is that I found your email, but I feel like I cut you off because I had a time frame to meet so that he could get to work on time. But I'd definitely love to finish our conversation if you are interested.
Damn. Who's he though?
No, it was one of her friends though. Like she was just doing schoolwork, stuff like that. So it was like a white boy. It wasn't nothing.
What? You think white boys ain't doing stuff, bro?
I just knew like it wasn't nothing like that with him.
I hear that. I'm only joking, but yeah, yeah, bro. Like as I said, she was fully invested, bro. So what happened in the end then? After all that?
Okay, so this was like in 2018, so 2019 and next year, right?
Next year? Why? What the hell? You talking about?
College.
Okay, yeah, but okay, I'm saying after she sent the email, what happened, nigga?
Oh, my bad. We just started talking, but she had made it known that she liked me, that she wanted to go out with me. So that was in 2019, but like 2018, like we just talked. That's it. Like, you know, just keeping it slow. Like I wasn't really putting any pressure on her, if that makes sense.
So what? You didn't even like hit, like you didn't sleep with her. You didn't do nothing. Damn, bruh. You a good boy then. If that was me, I would have already hit that, bruh. But that's just me though.
I already know that King Rich is already know that.
You get me? Not in a horrible way, not in a horrible one, but just I know with me personally, like when girls like me, they usually like want to sleep with me kind of quick. I've noticed that. Like it's very night and day with chicks for me. Like either the girl's not interested or she's very extremely interested, bro. Where she wants to get in bed with me, like. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just straight like that, like you know what I mean. But obviously it's different for everybody. But yeah, man, that's cool, man. Like that, you're just an example of what power can do. You know, social power is important, mental power is important, physical power is important, financial power is important. It all goes together.
Right.
You have to try and not be deficient in any of those.
Now, actually, let me tell you like 2 more stories.
Oh my God, this nigga got stories. All right, you gotta make it quick because other people wanna call in, bro.
Oh my bad. Okay, cool. So check this out. So this is one of my other friends, right? She's from Jamaica, right? And you know she's my friend, so we're not doing anything like romantic, anything like that. But she here's what she said about me. She says that like when we kind of converse, she said that I'm like a really good listener, and that's why she likes to talk to me. And I think there was one point that she kind of hinted that she liked me or that she wanted to get out with me. But the thing is, we were friends for too long, so it was gonna be awkward. But she says that like she likes to talk because she knows that I'm gonna listen. She said that I'm a good listener. That like I hang on to words that people tell me. And another secret about conversation is that that if you're running out of stuff to say, then you can kind of paraphrase what the person said to you. Like if the person says that, hey, I like to dance and I've done ABC, then you kind of paraphrase that so that you can let the other person know that you listen to her or him, if that makes sense. And she says that I do like a really good job of just listening and like really trying to draw out the other person. So she says that she likes to talk to me, but yeah.
That's another point, and I forgot from earlier, is that when you're talking to these girls as well, just like you said, you know, you're paraphrasing what they just said shows that you was listening. Yeah, you have to show these girls that like you know, you have to actually listen to what they say to a certain degree so that you can elaborate on it, and you have to show interest, like you are actually interested in what they're saying, because it makes them feel like, yeah, like this guy really is listening to me, like he really cares about the bullshit I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that will give you a lot of brownie points. Yeah, if you actually make them feel like you really are, you know, interested in what they're talking about, it'll make them feel like, oh, I love talking to you. Do you know what I mean? Like it's feel like that. Big up Jason Haynes for the super chat. He says, I'm learning. Thanks for enlightening message. I appreciate that, Jason. Yeah, I appreciate that. 100%, bro. Always here to help. I'm not a dating coach though. Get me? Get me? Big up, Jason. You lot hit the super chat. Make sure you hit up the Cash App as well. If you don't want a super chat, the Cash App is available. Yeah, King Riches 100 is my Cash App. Nice and simple. King Riches 100. Easy. Hit the Cash App, guys. Anyway, so what's the second story, bro?
Okay, so the second story was this, right? So I was actually at like a gathering, like a barbecue or a gathering, something like that. As I was talking to this other girl, right? She was a bit older though. She was kind of like 40 plus, so there wasn't nothing going on over there, like nothing going on. But she says that I have the gift of gab. So she said out her own mouth, I have the gift of gab, like I know how to talk. Yeah. And I was all like, cause bro, like I couldn't speak for nothing, bro. I couldn't speak for nothing. I didn't know social cues. I didn't know nothing. But like taking that course and kind of going out in the field, as they say, and practicing it, like now I'm able to develop it in a way that even is better than the average person. Like even better than the average. Like even people who were better at me at conversing, even like they hear me and I'm like, yo, like you have a lot of like stories and real life experiences. And like I remember this was like when I was in New York State, right, for an internship, and I had went to a potluck with some of my friends, and like it was so much fun because I was able to like converse. Like when you know how to converse, and when you're in like social settings, especially like intimate social settings, like it can make it a lot more enjoyable. And we had a blast. Like we had like a blast. Like it was immensely fun. Like we was talking about everything, anything, like our childhood to, you know, our lives in college to just a lot of things. And like, it was like a high almost. Like, it was like a high almost. Like, that's how good it felt. And the reason why I was able to do that is because of me building up my social skills up to a point where I can just say things on the fly and kind of relate to people from different backgrounds and cultures.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely. But you were saying that you was talking to some chick that was 40 plus.
Yeah, 40 plus.
Damn. But do you know the thing about older women though? Yeah. And I've said this before in other videos. They usually are easier to talk to, bruv.
True.
Like older women, because they are just older, they're more experienced, they tend to understand that the world does not revolve around them. Because they've had their best years already. Do you get what I'm saying? So what you notice is that, and I've noticed this as well, that like older women, they're just easier, bro. They're just easier to be around. Like you don't really have to do all the slick, you know, shit. You know, you don't really need to impress them that much. You know what I mean? It's usually either they like you, bro. You know what I mean? Like so. And when you talk to them, it's not like you a lot of times you won't feel like you're trying, you know. So, yeah, man. I've had that experience with older women as well. It's fun, but obviously they're older women, so it's like it's not gonna be anything serious. I mean, some guys go for that, like in a serious way, but I just feel like with older women, it's more of like they can be a friend with benefits. Like, do you know what I mean? Like. More of like she's a mate, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Than like a serious, oh, this is my girlfriend. Like, nah, I don't. That's kind of crazy, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I was talking to some older women, what was it, about a month ago? And she's like 40 plus. And like, the thing is, she had 2 kids and they wasn't that much younger than me, bruv. Mad. And I was thinking, bruh, and one of them was a girl, and a girl, like this woman was Italian, and her daughter was like a mixed race chick, and she was nice, bruv. So I was thinking, shit, like I don't want to. How am I gonna look messing around with this older woman, and then her daughter's there, who's not much younger than me, and she's hot.
Bro, Italians are just, they look good. Like, I remember this one Italian girl that I saw, like, bro, she was the most beautiful girl I've seen.
You think so?
Like them Italian girls, they look nice. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
Yeah, nah, they do look all right, man. But do you want to say anything in closing so I can move on to another call? Because I don't want to be here for too long.
Damn, I ain't got nothing in closing, but the only thing I can say is like I like the video that you did today. Like it was just like a good reminder. Like that video came on time, cause like I know a lot of people that need to hear that a lot.
Yeah, hey, it's real, man, and I think I'm gonna have to keep doing that kind of video like more consistently.
Oh yeah,
because motherfuckers will watch it, then they'll forget. Like when they're watching it, they're like, "Yeah, this is the truth, cuz this is the real shit." Then they'll go back to living shit, bruv, and they'll go back to watching dating coaches talking about the reason why you can't trust women. Like the fuck.
Like, bro, that stuff is last year. That stuff was like 2019, 2018. Like that stuff is old.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. Like that shit is useless information now. Like, you know what I mean? And I always say, okay, like, you know this shit, or let's say you get the girl that you really want. Now fucking what? Your life is still crap. You know what I mean? Like,
females can see through it too. Like these females are not stupid. Like these females are catching on to like dating coaches and like pickup. So it's not even the thing of like. But like my thing is, if you approach a random girl asking her all these stupid questions, she's gonna know you're trying to pick her up. Like the only females who fall for this stuff are just insecure, below average females. To be honest.
Do you know what's even funnier now? You got women trying to give dating advice to guys. They're trying to give. There's one black chick, and she's from New York. Yeah, some chubby black chick that she doesn't look all that, but when she puts on makeup, it's very deceptive. Let's put it like that. Yeah. But she's trying to give red pill kind of dating advice to guys now. She got a big channel as well.
Mad. Meanwhile, you are like barely at 14 subscribers.
That's it, bro. And I'm thinking, right, you don't want to take advice from her, and you know she picked this shit up from guys 100%. I'm not saying she got it from me, but I'm saying you know she's been watching guys dating coaches and just like, oh yeah, I could do this.
Exactly.
And all these dummies, all these stupid guys gonna listen to her.
I don't get it, because the thing is, how are you gonna take advice from a person who's part of the problem, quote unquote?
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean it's real. But yo, I appreciate the call, Siri, man. You know you can call up anytime, bro.
Defo.
Alright, man. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Take care, bro. Alright, man. My boy Siri there, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you lot, phone number and Skype handle is in the title. I'm probably gonna take one more call and then I'm gonna call it a night. So whoever gets in first will be talking live. And this video will be up on my second channel. Yeah, got the call in now. I'm gonna post the link to the chat. So you lot go follow my second channel right now, yeah, so you can listen to this on the replay from the start. Hello. Yes, sir. What's your name and where you calling from?
It's William on here, bro.
All right, cool. So what you said? What you want to talk about, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about some serious stuff. Like yeah, what you said about the video before, like the video before you came on the live stream, it's very true, bruv. It's good that you keep doing this as well, bruv, because even me, sometimes I get slipping a little bit, and it's just good to remind myself, right, you gotta get focused, bro. Yeah,
bro, it's tough. And listen, I'm not no better than no one. Get me? I get like it too. I fuck up too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I get demotivated, sometimes I just get distracted or whatever. But you can't allow yourself to slip for too long. Anyway, let's put it like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm gonna keep kind of putting that kind of content out, which is, you know, I know some guys, they like to just talk about female nature and, you know, oh, these females this females that. But bruv, like, to be honest, majority of guys are not living their best life. Majority of guys are not trying, bruv. They're not trying to make the most of their own life for themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Like for instance, yeah, the first guy that called up, yeah, and he's telling me that when am I gonna move to London? And you know, I want to settle, and eventually I should settle down. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, bro, like, I'm patterning. Obviously, there's a reason why living here is benefiting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just living here for no reason. I didn't just pick, let me live in an all-white neighborhood. Like, obviously, there's a reason why. There's a reason why it's working for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, so what it is that you need to fucking pattern your life for you first before you think about introducing some female into it. And this advice even works for women as well.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? It's real, like, so it's important. And a lot of guys, a lot of people, not just guys, but a lot of men and women out there, they want to look for somebody else to blame when their life is crap because they don't do enough to make it better.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Simple as that. So is that all you wanted to say?
Nah, there's a couple of things, yeah. I think I was talking to you maybe like 3 days ago. Remember when you was talking to me about opportunities, like in America there's way more sports, and in UK there's not many opportunities.
Yep.
And he told me about the frisbee, that the Americans have the frisbee league.
Yep.
I searched that. Like, players in that league be getting like $100 grand a year. Pounds.
Yep.
Bruv, like it's colluding, like, bruv, even during this lockdown, I've been trying to like find out things, like, just to do things, like, bruv, the UK, bruv, sometimes I do look at it, sometimes a lot of us black guys, when you see there's only rapping and like football, we don't have much, even on a business tip, yeah, there's not, in America you have people and stuff like that, even sometimes I jump into O'Shea Duke Jackson, he has some proper, like, smart black guys that give tips on starting businesses and economics wise, but obviously that's for America, but in the UK it's very small, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I absolutely agree. And this is why, like, even though, like, I kind of talk shit about, you know, black guys only want to be rappers and athletes in the UK, or they turn to crime and shit like that for a lot of them, like, yeah, but on the other hand of it, there ain't really that much opportunities in the UK. There ain't. We live in a very small country, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the population of black people in the UK is only 3.2% of the whole population, and the whole population is like 66 million compared to America, which is over 300 million. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, in the UK, there's only so much niches. Like here, there's only so much markets. So as a black guy in the UK, you're very marginalized. Do you know what I mean? And as I keep saying it, and I know it's a broken record, but this is why someone like me and other guys like me on YouTube find it so difficult to grow. You know, obviously I have the shadow ban shit as well, because I've said certain things that YouTube doesn't like. But even before that, my channel still only kind of grew kind of slowly, bro. And what I noticed is that, you know, compared to other like content creators, which are black Americans, you know, once their ball starts rolling, they kind of skyrocket. Do you know what I mean? And it's because, like, over in the UK, majority of people in the UK, you know, that are black, most of them are thinking the same stereotypical things. They're not interested. If it ain't got to do with music or comedy or you know, Top Boy, Blue Story type shit, they're not interested, bruv. And it's kind of sad, it's kind of frustrating and disheartening, but it's just the way the cards are dealt, bruv. Like, you know what I mean? And I've come to realize and accept that, yeah, I'm cool with like other you know, black American content creators, but I know they're not really gonna be that enthusiastic about, you know, like pushing me.
Yeah.
This is just the fact. You know, I got one, you know, a few might reach out every now and again, but not how they reach out to each other. Do you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's just the way it is. Like, fuck it, innit? Like, that's just the way it is. That's why I think that more black UK content creators need to start coming out and not just making the same old fucking link up TV Grand Daily type fucking shit. It's got to be some different shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talking about real issues, but not in a boring way. Do you know what I mean? Like the way I am, like I've got energy. I can relate to people that are intellectual. I can relate to guys that grew up in the hood.
Completely right.
Do you know what I'm saying? But you don't really find many UK dudes that can do that.
No, the UK is very like as I said with the two options, it's like, bruv, if you think about this really, like obviously, like the rappers in America, whatever they do, right? There's so much people trying to do it, so it's kind of like, what the hell? Like in the UK, the market, even for this music shit, is so small. So that should open your head that that's not the best route, because you see everyone trying to do it, but like, look at who is at the top. And the people at the top are not really going to change, bro, because our market is so tiny. So you trying to do this is just a waste of time and your effort.
But yeah, man, definitely back to what you said about the opportunities. Like, it's mad because like for instance, like I bet you thought it was a joke when what is it, when I said that guys in America, like people in America, are making bank playing frisbee.
That's why I had to search it. I couldn't believe it.
Bro, I remember when I found out, I was still in America, right? You know, just one of those nights you're just flicking through channels, right? And then I see a pro league frisbee. I was like, what? Bro, this shit is big. Like, they have big audience watching them. Like, I'm thinking, wow. Frisbee, you know, normal frisbee that you buy in the fucking toy shop, bro. And they're throwing it around, like doing mad catches, and you get me, making it look all acrobatic and shit. Bro, they make it, what did you say? They're making 100,000 a year.
Yeah, it was like the average player was making 145 US dollars, so that's literally 90 to 100,000 pounds.
The average player, you know, the average.
Yeah, I don't know any of the players. Bro, 90k, 100k, that could buy you a 6-bedroom house in like Birmingham.
Bro, you'll be balling, bro. You'd be balling. And the fact of the matter is, you'll be playing frisbee. You'll be playing frisbee. Think about it. Think about that, bro. So all you do is you might go, you won't even go gym. All you will do is like run to make sure your stamina's up, and then go out training frisbee catch. That's it. Yeah,
bro. I completely.
Big up Tinker. Yeah. Tinker says frisbee players make more than rugby players. Look at that. Yeah, and at least rugby is more international. No, there ain't no fucking world tournament of fucking frisbee. Them motherfuckers are making typical 145,000 a year.
That's crazy, buddy.
But over in the England, what we got? Football, rugby. Rugby players don't even make that much money. They don't.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. But like, even for you, yeah. Like, I was thinking about it today as well. Like, I was like, if there was ever like a football league, like an American football league in England that was paying like round about that, or even like above 50k, King Richez would not be doing these videos, bro.
I probably would, but I wouldn't be as controversial, blood.
Bro, because I could just imagine you, yeah. Think about it, like, let's say there was even a European league where you can make a decent living.
There are European leagues. There are European leagues.
Oh, is there? Oh.
But like, that's all like, yeah, you can make peas, but you're not making no 100 bags. Put it like that. You ain't making no 100 bags, bro. You'll probably be getting paid for each game you play, and then you'd have a part-time job on the side.
Yeah, like for me, especially during this quarantine, I've been thinking a lot about that specific power, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, bruh, even even it's not even a thing of you being a black guy. I see a lot of white guys just regular, but obviously they don't have our circumstances of being a black guy being judged as a whole race, not by an individuals. But most people in the UK, like 95% are average. It's just that small percent.
What do you mean average in what sense?
Okay, I didn't explain very well. Like you see in America, because obviously there's so much more things to do. There's a lot more people like that are making more money. But because the UK is so small, the majority of people, regardless of race, are making way much less bank.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%, 100%.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro, this, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. It's true. In the UK is a superpower in the world, but it's like the average people are broke, blood. Do you know, yeah, that, because I found this funny, like some troll tried to diss me and say, oh, King Richez, you're you know, what do you know about power? You know, you just work security and you do YouTube and that. But I was like, okay, cool, but I'm doing way better than the average person in this country, bruv. Do you know that the average person in this country doesn't even have £100 saved up? Isn't that fucking shocking, bruv? The average person, black, white, or whatever, in the UK does not even have £100 saved in their bank account, bruv.
But they'll have the Mercedes, which they can't afford in the front yard.
It's a financed car. They don't own it, bruv.
Yeah, like I don't even know what the logic is with people, especially now, as I was saying with the UK. Like, I see a lot of young kids, like young guys, like early 20s or teenagers in crazy finance whips, and I'm like, you don't even live in the same house as I do, and I'm like, what are you do? Like, the people you don't even work the level of job I do. I'm like, what are you doing? The majority of people, like, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah,
because, you know, everyone's trying to live the movie. Everybody's trying to look like an image. And I'm not going to lie, I sometimes I'm susceptible to that as well. That everybody's trying to, especially when you're black, you're trying to make everybody look at you as, oh, he's got money. Because we usually don't come from anything. So we're all trying to prove ourselves. Like, oh, yeah, I've got it. I've got the bag. I've got money. Trying to impress strangers.
Yeah, because obviously we've been suppressed. So if you notice, a lot of black guys, even if they're selling drugs or trying to do other things, the majority of black guys don't want to be normal anyway, regardless of them drifting. They're trying to do things, either it's illegal, non-illegal. They're trying things. So, I mean, it may not be the right thing, but no one's trying to be average.
That's why, like, my mind state has changed. Like, I don't really care about like fitting in no more. I don't really care anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Most of the time, most of the shit that most guys do anyway is to impress a bitch. That's the truth, blood. The clothes you wear, the trainers you buy, the haircut you got, the job you work as, the car you drive, the house you got in, the little material shit you put in your house. It's all to impress a girl, bro.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't even. We know what the majority of people is, but like, you know what I mean, the people that want to strive more, when your opportunity, but like I think it's crazy, like, bro, I see a lot of these YouTubers and stuff that make the content you're making, yeah, but they're not like associating it to real life. You're just saying this, even if some guys are saying about, oh, you have to get your money, but you're not relating to how it would affect your life. But you're not showing real life examples. How can I not know you're just copying another YouTuber, which you are?
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, like, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough out here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And
yeah, very tough, man.
That's all I can say. Was there something else you wanted to say?
Yeah, one thing. I think. Like, what are you thinking about, like, the social distancing? Are you itching to get back to reality? I can
I just, to be honest, I just want to go out. The thing is, I haven't really, up to this point of lockdown, I'm not really a party person, like, as in I'm going to party. Like, if I go to the times I've been to clubs and stuff is when I've been working, you know what I mean? But now I actually have the itch. I really want to go out and have a good time. But I know once I do go out, because one of my mates said it to me, you're going to end up going out, then you're going to remember why you don't like going out. So apart from that, I'm not really that bothered, you know. I mean, going back to working the clubs and shit and the bars, that'll be fun, because I like my job, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I do miss doing that. I miss seeing a lot of people, and like I also plan to do a lot more videos outside as well. Just before this lockdown happened, I was going to go back to doing a lot of videos outside, especially for my new channel as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, obviously this came around, it kind of put a spanner in the works. So obviously I will prefer when we can go outside. And plus another thing, you know, all year we've been waiting for the summertime, and now the summer's come and now we're stuck inside. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, man, it's definitely a thing, but I'm not really in a hurry. I'm not even really, honestly, in that much of a hurry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as I said, like I'm somebody that is happy with my own company as well.
Yeah, same.
So it's I would say 75% of I'm not bothered. 25%, yeah, I want the lockdown to lift as soon as possible. But 75% of me, I don't really care.
Yeah, for sure. But I can imagine that, bro. The way this is going, like, you just going back to your work, it might take a long time, because obviously you work in the club situation.
Yeah, because I saw on the news it said that pubs and bars and all that stuff that might not even open up till like December.
Yeah,
that's the prediction. That's the prediction. Like, they ain't gonna open clubs up until like December. So, boy, well, I mean, we're only in April. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's mad, but yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and see, this is when we're in crazy times. Guys want to be here on Instagram looking at pictures and stuff like that. That's not your fucking reality, bro. This is your reality. You need to get your mind right and get about.
Motherfuckers need to strategize ways that they can better their life. And by the way, in conjunction with that, I've already created my new clothing line. So you lot watch this space for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have the new clothing line pop in. You know, they can't hold me down. You get me? Obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna post the link to the new channel in the chat, so you lot go and subscribe to that channel ASAP. Yeah, right now. I've posted it in the chat. Go subscribe there. You're gonna get the playback of this video will be over there. It won't be on my main channel. It will be over on my second channel. So make sure you go and subscribe there if you came in late and all of that. Make sure you hit the like button over on my new channel. Make sure you subscribe 100%. Do not fucking mess about. Yeah. But anyway, what do you want to say in closing, man? Because I want to close up. You're the last caller, bro.
Yeah, nothing much, man. I really like that I come on here, man. I've always support. I'm always gonna still support, man. So, I mean, everyone support all the black YouTubers as well, man. By force, man. Especially if you're black, like, come on, man. What the? Yeah.
100%, man. I appreciate the call. I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit, bro.
All right, enjoy, man.
All right, man. Safe. Take care, bro. All right, that was awesome sauce. That was some awesome sauce. Yeah, you lot go subscribe to my new channel. I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat. Go subscribe to my new channel. That's where the playback of this video will be at. Yeah, it will not be on my main channel. It will be on my second channel. The link is in the chat. I keep putting in there. I'm spamming it. I'm spamming my own chat. How about that? Yeah, so you don't forget. Go subscribe. There's highlights over there. You know, couple highlights. We're talking to some girls that have called up the phone line as well. Yeah, it's all lit. Make sure you go and check all of that stuff out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, If you want to support the channel and the real messages and the realest YouTuber on YouTube, make sure you hit up my Cash App. My Cash App is richez100. Yeah. Obviously the PayPal's there as well. If you want to subscribe a requested video, I suggest you go watch the last video I just did earlier, which is called Your Life is Shit. Yeah. Fix it. Get power. I suggest you go and watch that video. Yeah. And watch it all the way through, all the way to the end, and like the video. That may save your fucking bacon, mate. Yeah? Even though man don't eat bacon. But anyway, I appreciate all of you. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I've got a funny video topic in mind, yeah? So it should be a good one. It should be a laugh, yeah? So make sure you come back for that. And anyway, I appreciate all of you, and I'll be back tomorrow. Keep it real, and I'm out. Peace.